Here we are in Cambridgeshire. So this project started off as twin towers. I'll zoom out a little bit. It's then gone into rubber flooring and zip wire over there and gymnastics bars. So we have a little low one, sort of medium one slash to the kids, and then a pull-up one for the top, so they might need to jump or get lifted up. I know adults can do it with their legs up if they need to. 1, 2, 3 bars on there. The 2 towers has got a fireman's pole, a snake climber, double slides at the front, cabin in there with the shop windows, picnic bench, and a ramp with a little rope, monkey bars and bridge next to each other. This is, as I say, got rubber all the way around it. Gymnastics bars are there. Over here, got really hard, clayey, lumpy, like building with marble soil. So once it starts raining, I've asked them to give us a shout, or we can get some topsoil, or they're going to get their gardener to topsoil this in and sort it. There's a 50 something metre, nearly 60 metre zip wire starting off from the tree up on top. And the joy of this is, if you're having a sunken trampoline, which we're going to go and look at, we can then put the mud in and then do the zip wire, so you're not having to then pay to get rid of the mud. This is if you've got the garden big enough, you're not paying to get rid of the mud. We've got a padlock with coded what you can do if you don't want the kids to go on here. Pull this up if you're having a party, or they're a bit worried about like other people going on it if they're on holiday and other bits and pieces. So you can pull the zip wire up here, wrap the chain around it, and safe. You don't have to worry about liability of other people. Then we have the most beautiful swing with a lovely view from up on top of this mound. Again, this could be done with hammocks. This can be done with crow's nest swing, so this is 1.20 meters, and then I've also got 6 hangers on here, so you could have separate swings, trapeze bars, whatever you need to do, and you can just sit up here and look at the view. Right, that's the zip wire. With our zip wires, we also have had some of these collars fabricated. So if anybody else is looking for a zip wire and a bit worried about where to drill the holes or what angles to do and other bits and pieces, we can get these collars made. Be expensive to send out, so collect, or we can get it shipped out, or like basically get it to you, and then basically from there it allows you to slide it up and down as needed on top of a 6-inch post. We can do 8-inch posts as well if needed, but 6 tends to be okay. Little mini break just because we wanted it to be a bit more of a donk, so legs can fly up at the end. And then walking back over here, which is why we have that massive excavator, is then the sunken trampoline, and we've pushed and boarded up the rubber. This was, when we first started a couple of weeks ago, all like meadowland, so that we actually cut a circle, so they had little pathways like that, and the rest of it was all overgrown, so when you walk around here it's a bit like a maze. So sunken trampoline is in here, rubber around it, and when the earth decides to grow back, we're going to have a nice grass can then verge up into this, somewhere to come here, take your shoes off, jump on the trampoline. They're still umming and ahhing. We put the safety net up, but North Trampoline doesn't seem to, their poles for their safety nets doesn't seem to have those clip-in metal bits or sections that are on here, so when you push them in, apparently one of them popped out the other day on the customer. Basically they just go through the actual holes on the side of the net and just push into the actual like tube. I don't know why they don't clip or do something else. So that is that. Once the grass actually starts growing, all this rubber is going to look really nice. Yeah. Other than that, so we have sunken trampoline, earth dug up, dumped over there, which forms a zip wire. We have a swing unit, we have gymnastics and pull-up bars, we have double towers, and then all finished off with rubber. And then there's a few other bits and pieces in this wood. They're just hanging from the trees, which is just a bit more rough and ready, which can be clipped in and out and done as required. So that's just wrapped around the trees, and this one's wrapped around as well. It just hangs, so the kids can just move around and do what they want. What a great little setup. If you're looking for anything from flat packs to anything like this, then let me know. Peter at climbingframeinstaller.co.uk. Thank you very much.